This is a 3D printed bracket for Meade handboxes, such as the AutoStar II or the AudioStar 497, that type of thing. It basically mounts to your tripod legs. I have three different versions, one for the 1.5-inch tripod leg, one for the 2-inch tripod leg, and one for the 3-inch tripod leg. And basically you set the thing in and it holds it there. It wiggles a little bit, so you can use it while it's in the bracket. It's not bad for that. It's really just meant for you to be easily able to stow it on the leg while you're doing other things and then pick it out real easily. But you could kind of, use the arrows and stuff while it's on the leg. Alright, when they arrive straight out of the printer, they look like this, with the brim that's used to keep them on the build plate. You do have to rip the brim off, and then it helps if you have a sharp knife to cut off the little excess bits. Now, the only places where you really have to trim it off is the inside where it touches the tripod leg, and maybe the inside here where the handbox sits. And then on this piece, obviously, the inside where it touches the tripod leg. Probably the hardest part of getting the hardware in here is making sure that nut fits inside the little hex indentation there. And it's not just going to fall in, you basically have to pull it in. And if you want to get real fancy, you could heat it up and melt it in, but just pulling with a bolt like this, gets it in friction fit. And then you can take the screw out, and this guy will stay in friction fit while you put it onto the tripod and then pull it in the rest of the way when you tighten it up. So if you have small fingers, it's certainly possible to get this nut in there just by holding it with a small finger, but it's also a lot easier if you have a pair of needle nose pliers like these, so you can kind of just put the nut in the right orientation, get the screw started, and once the screw is started on the nut, you just pull the nut with the screw into the depression in there, and that depression, it's hex shaped and it'll keep this guy from turning. So once you have both of these in place, then you just have to tighten them up from the back here. Now, depending on which telescope you have and the length of your cable, one thing to keep in mind is this is mounted to the tripod, and some of the telescopes have fork arms that rotate all the way around, and so depending on the length of your cable here, you might need to take this off and move it. Maybe have one of these on each of the tripod legs, depending on where you're pointing your telescope. With the LX200 models, the base is steady, and so the cable that comes down to this guy is never really going to move. Something like this LX90 or some of the ETXs, the base might spin around, and so the end of this cable might move relative to the handbox.